Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Valentine's Day session, though not themed in-game, of the Wylde Beyond, episode 68. My name is Ethan. As always, I will be your dungeon master, and I am joined by these 6 beautiful individuals, incredible performers, storytellers, and people I am lucky enough to call friends. Let's go around and say hi to them really quick. First, starting off, a lot of you know her because you just came from her channel. Sally is playing V.
Hello, welcome. I am V. Very nice to meet you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Playing Melon, looking handsome as all hell, we have Morgan.
Good evening.
Mav decided to say fuck it to dressing up for Valentine's Day, and you know what? I respect it. Playing Otto.
I'm the chocolate that you get for Valentine's Day.
Ooh! I knew I was going to get some. Sarah, playing the fairy goat father himself, Kieren.
Ah, I see you're finally awake. Guess you start replaying Skyrim.
Can I just say, and I mean this in the best of ways, that with the turtleneck and the necklace, you're kind of giving me like 90s rock vibes. So now I'm seeing that for Kieren, and I'm here for it.
I'm also here for that. We already knew to shop the hot topics, so may as well continue on with that kind of vibe.
And with hearts all over her face, Lauren playing Bodhi.
Oh, hi.
Like I said, my name is Ethan. Welcome to the Wylde Beyond. We are deep into the campaign of the Wylde Beyond the Witchlight, though with our own individual spins on it. And we're going to be jumping in here in just 1 second. First, I have to get through a few announcements. Bear with me. First of all, if you like TTRPGs and D&D, please follow. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. Get notified when we go live. Second, if you want to listen to or watch past episodes of any of our 4 current ongoing campaigns, we have a new YouTube channel, Go Buff Yourself TTRPG. I'm in the process of re-uploading everything, which means at the moment 2 new actual play videos get uploaded each week. Lords of Sin, Under a Crooked Moon, City of the Crimson Tower, and Wylde Beyond. Sally, you are not muted, just so you know.
I'm not?
No.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
And Ethan, you forgot one person.
Wait. Mav? Joe! I'm so sorry. I was going by my OBS screen and not my Discord screen.
I think you deserve a point for that.
I think you deserve two luck points for that, actually, Joe. So,
well, you hurt my feelings too, Ethan. Do I deserve it?
Hey, I didn't know what you said. I just wanted to make sure you knew.
No, I did not know. Thank you.
But Joe, playing Wraught and getting 2 luck points for being the victim of my ADHD this time. Joe!
Hey guys, I'm taking applications for being my Warlock minions today. Sign up here.
Now, that's a Valentine's Day we can get behind. Like I was saying, all 4 of our ongoing games are being uploaded on Go Buff Yourself TTRPG on YouTube. You can also listen to the narrative play version over on Go Buff Yourself anywhere you get podcasts. I'm currently focusing on Lords of Sin. On the podcast side, it's just me that does all the editing, and each episode takes me like 6 to 8 hours of active work, so bear with me. But if you like
support on Patreon, if you are really happy with all this wonderful hard work,
I need to re-upload.
That's where you can find Sarah's out of context little vignettes.
That is worth it, and that is something I am going to start. I have to find the ones from episodes 1, 2, and 3 to put them on there. So, next announcement. This, like all of our TTRPG streams for the most part, is 18 plus. We're gonna curse. There's gonna be drug use, legal, in and out of game, and all of that. So this ain't for the kiddies, even this lighthearted one. I think those are all of my announcements. So let's go ahead, run that intro video, and get into session 68 of the Wylde Beyond. are back. When we last left the Wild Things, they were making their way through the mountains of Yon, trying to reach Arctis Tor. But many trials, tribulations, and locations lie between here and there. Having passed through a village of Korrid, starting to make their way through the Briganock mines known as the Howling Mines, they encountered a bard who introduced himself by the name of Georginal, the Mummer, and who warned you all about a particular dragon that lived here in these mines. After pressing forward more, avoiding enemies, slaying some, you eventually encountered the transformed former troop members of Georginal, who, thanks to Speak with Animals, you were able to get some information out of, and found out that, as a matter of fact, Georginal himself...
Ethan, sorry to interrupt, but... Oh, there we go. All of the video cams except for you went blank for a hot minute there. Sorry about that. They're back now.
But that happens sometimes just when I pull up a screen. It blocks it momentarily. But you managed to learn from speaking with his former troop members that Georginal, his warning might have been a little deceptive, because it turns out actually he kind of works with the dragon, since he works for Endelyn Moongrave, the Bitter End. And so, when you all hit a crossroads, you headed down, deeper into the mine, and proceeded until you entered a chamber, just like so many of the others here in the Howling Mines, that are illuminated by the blues and greens and purples and teals of the gems that are growing here in these mines. And as you quietly stepped into this chamber, the sound of stone scuffing underfoot, you all noticed, clinging to one of the walls of gem and rock here, its eye opening, dilating, focusing on you, an enormous dragon. Well, enormous compared to you all. Not enormous in the scheme of things when it comes to dragons. It's
Videos are out again.
Let me just do this. There we go. Won't
It's
happen
on
again. I got
Twitch.
it. I got it. It's just when I pull my notes up, because I had them on the same monitor, so have to put it over here. The scales of this dragon are deep, iridescent blue. They shimmer and sparkle in the same way as the gems that illuminate this mine. And as its eyes lock on you all, it lets out a terrifying roar. Its muscles coil. You can feel the cool wind of its breath on your skin as it snarls and begins to strike. And so, could we please start our Valentine's Day session with everyone rolling initiative, please?
Ken.
22.
19.
Okay, so one sec.
22.
Just adjust
Three.
the screen here.
4.
Yeah!
Okay, somebody had to.
Going nowhere fast.
And Otto got a 10.
Can we place ourselves where we would be in line?
Sure,
rather than all
absolutely.
the area?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead and take your time now to place yourself. You can place yourself anywhere within the first half of the chamber here. Just so you all watching and listening know, we are using a battle map at this moment, but it's mostly just for placement reference since there's only one enemy here. We do most of the combats in Wylde Beyond Theater of the Mind, but when there's a dragon involved, we gotta, or when there are a ton of enemies involved, sometimes we gotta pull out the maps.
He keeps roaring like this is going to bring down the mine.
Well, you never know. All right. So, my initiatives. Melon, what did you get? You got a 22?
Correct, 22.
Okay. So we have Melon with a 22, Wraught with a 19.
I also got 22.
Oh, okay. Kieren with a 22.
I will yield to Kieren, so Kieren would go first.
I also have more dexterity.
The better dex.
Otto with a 10. Juniper got a 6.
Junie!
V
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
V-
sorry, Ethan. I rolled on D&D Beyond if you needed to see my
No,
score.
it's no problem. V got a 4 and Bodhi got a 3. You all have placed yourselves where you would like to be. So, Kieren, Melon, Wraught, Otto, V, Bodhi, in that order.
Actually,
Kieren.
Ethan,
Yes?
may I drop in the initiative?
You can always hold your initiative. When it's your initiative, you can make that choice, and then you can choose when you would like to go.
Certainly, thank you.
Yes, sir. Kieren, you're up first.
I'm going to move forward 35 feet. Because I want to be within 30 feet of the asshole.
Which is doable because he's currently clinging to the wall about 20 feet up. And we aren't
And
dealing
for
with
the
Pythagorean
first
theorem
time-
here.
I'm going to use Hexblade Curse
Okay.
on it. So it has to be within 30 feet of me. So
Okay.
that's why I'm going to do 35 feet, because now it's 30 feet away from me. And is now cursed for 1 minute. There's no saving throw, it just affects what I'm able to do against it.
Fantastic.
And then I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow. Because there's no one else near it, I get advantage against it. I
Not
need the sneak attack,
advantage.
I
You will qualify for sneak
Yeah.
attack, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant, sorry.
Yes.
Do I have to roll a Foundry, or can I just keep rolling in Hero
No,
Forge?
you can roll on D&D Beyond. I see both.
Yeah, it's D&D Beyond, not Hero Forge. Does a 16 hit? Oh, wait, hang on. Does my thing... Let me just see. Fucking the curse. Let me just see if that does a thing. Damage rolls not to hit it. Okay, so does a 16 hit it?
A 16 does not hit it.
Good to know. I'm gonna beat feet and get 10 feet back.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no, I'm gonna hold on to my luck points. It's not worth it right now.
Okay. That will now bring up Melon. Are you still going to choose to hold your initiative?
I will hold place in the initiative for now.
Okay.
I'll drop back. Sorry, is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
At the end of people's turns, when you want to go, just shout out and we'll jump right to you, and that will become your new permanent order in the initiative. So for now, then, that brings Wraught up.
Okay. I think that in Draconic, I'm going to shout, "Why is a dragon serving a hag?" And then I'm going to run. And I'm going to use my action and bonus action. To get as far forward and behind a rock.
Okay, there are absolutely lots of rocks down here that you can do that for.
Just trying to move my little guy. I keep using the measuring tape instead of actually moving. 1 sec. I can't move her. She's glued in place. Shit.
Make sure you have the icon selected at the top
Where?
left. Or if you ping where you would like to move, I'll just move you on the map. All right.
Yeah, right. There we go. Got it. We're there, behind a rock.
Wraught
like a
goes
coward.
running forward, sliding behind a rock here, but you're still able to see the large iridescent shape of this dragon clinging to the rock, bits of gems and stone falling as it digs its claws in, preparing to push off. That'll bring up Otto.
Cool. Not rolling. I'm a rabbit today. You've been through enough, boy.
Rest, roll it, rest.
Let's see. I gotta be within 90 feet of him for Hunter's Mark. Oh, it leads up to 90 feet, so I should be able. Yeah. Ooh, just that 90. Yay! Hunter's Mark, the big old dragon.
Easily done.
Okay, that's the bonus action. And we are going to start firing. 2 shots.
Okay. Remember, you're now
Longbow.
concentrating with Hunter's Mark.
Yep. Longbow.
2 attacks from
Does
our...
a 20 hit?
Yes,
Dirty.
it does.
Cool. All right, writing that down. Go ahead and that's 10 points of damage off of that. With the bow and 16 so far, and then dreadful strikes. Okay, so 18 points of damage with the first arrow.
18 total on the first one. Okay.
Yep. All right. And then my second one. 21 hits. Okay. 6 points. And I believe I can use Dreadful Strikes again. No.
I think that's 1 attack.
Nope. Yep, that's 1. But I can use Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
And so 10 points of damage.
Okay.
And you know what? Because we're already here, War Priest. 1 more attack. Oh, nope, I can't because I already used. I can't. That's a bonus action because I use Hunter's Mark. Can't do that. Got excited. We're good to go.
Next time.
Good thought, though.
Next time.
Yep.
Very.
But I'm gonna run. I'm gonna move real quick though.
Go ahead. Juniper is going to do the same. Gonna make a fear save for Juniper. Juniper
ate the feast. Juniper isn't.
Oh, that's
immune
true.
to
I
them.
would
That's true.
absolutely let her Juniper eat.
That's true. So, Juniper is going to move in front of Bodhi. Can't do anything, can't fly, but is moving in front of Bodhi. That brings up Zephylim. Zephylim is going to take to the air and flies 20 feet in the air, begins to fly towards V, Melon, and Bodhi, and Juniper. Well, and Otto, but Otto splits off to the side. Zephylim splits in between Otto and the others, turns its long scaled neck, and opens its mouth, and there is a high-pitched sound, nearly inaudible, even for all of you. And could I please get Melon, Bodhi, V, and Juniper to make me Constitution saving throws, please? Juniper
Come on,
fails
Hex.
with an 8.
No, Junie! 22. Pass.
Pass.
Sorry, did you say a saving throw? I'm so sorry.
Yes,
I'm having
please.
trouble with my screens.
Also, real quick, I don't think I rolled the additional hit points for everybody, the temporary ones. So,
You did.
When-
We got
what
like
was it?
17 of them.
okay, thank you.
Which saving throw am I making? Did you say
Constitution.
strength? I'm so sorry.
No, you're totally good.
Constitution.
That's for you a +1.
19.
19 will also succeed. Melon?
A 4 will not.
A 4 will not. Do you want to use your inspiration at this moment or no?
Just let me know the damage
Inspiration.
type.
You start each round or each
Oh no, we
session with
we
inspiration.
traded in inspiration for luck, didn't we? We've never used
No,
inspiration in
you
this game.
technically have both.
You what?
Yeah.
Yeah. we can't use luck points to negate his stuff because
Yeah.
you have our
Too
Lauren,
many
you
of
better
you
use
have,
that shit.
too many of
Silvery
you have
barbs.
silvery
Fine.
barbs.
Again.
It's fine.
Okay. I am going to roll
let him paw can't this.
8d10 damage. Juniper and Melon will take all of this. V and Bodhi will
type?
take half. Thunder damage.
Reaction dampen elements. I take half.
Okay. In that case, you, along with Bodhi, will take 21 points of damage, while V and Juniper will take 42 points of thunder damage.
Why am I all of a sudden taking 42 when I was taking half before?
But you weren't taking half. Oh, you succeeded.
I thought you
I'm
said
sorry.
that
You
right
succeeded.
before
You
that.
succeeded. You succeeded.
Okay,
You're right.
okay.
I'm so
Melon
sorry.
and Jun-
You take
Juniper
21.
failed.
Yeah, it was Melon and Juniper. My bad. Which means Melon and Juniper are also dazed. Which means until the end of your next turn, you have to choose whether to use an action, a bonus action, or movement. You can only do one.
Is Melon still dazed even though he used dampen elements to succeed?
He didn't use dampen elements to succeed
I
the
use
save.
dampen elements to gain resistance to the damage type.
Correct. That is still failing the saving throw. That is how much movement? That was 50 feet of movement. Is going to, after just flying past the most of you, this high-pitched sound causing some of you to have to cover your ears as your vision blurs for a second. Zephylum lands on the western wall and is ready to push off again. That brings up V with Bodhi
I
on
will
deck.
go now.
Okay, that brings up Melon, then V, then Bodhi.
Sorry, V. This might actually help you. I will not move. I will not be using a bonus action. I'm going to put Fairy Fire on her. Or on the dragon. I don't know if it's a her. Sorry.
Deck save, is that right?
No, it's just a 20-foot area.
Pretty sure there's a save involved.
Let me find this momentarily. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Any creature in the area within the spell is cast is also outlined. If in light, if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
There we go.
So a dex save. Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage.
17. What is your spell save?
14.
14. This dragon is already partially made out of glowing gems.
Its lowest is intelligence.
The attempt
And I will not maintain concentration if it immediately fails.
just washes over this dragon, which gives a little almost feline shake of its head, followed by a like a sneeze style sound, but there is no greater effect beyond that. And you do not hold concentration, like you said.
No, but I do have a question.
Yes.
As a free action, may I... What was it called? Use the Charm of Heroism from the unicorn.
Yes, you may.
What?
I've had this a while.
Would you like to remind us what that does?
I may activate this once. And I balance myself, fully focus on what needs to be done. I gain 10 temporary hit points, and I gain the Bless spell for the next hour.
With
So
no
the Bless spell is
concentration.
essentially, I get a D4 to all of my saving throws and attack rolls.
You use this charm given to you by Lamorna, and as you do, you smell of water and flowers, summer breeze, and you just hear a familiar voice. You got this, Melon. Go on.
Yeah, the last time we interacted with the dragon, we were terrified. We didn't get near it. This is before everything. We're not afraid now. We can do this.
Take a luck point. Incredible. That will now bring up V with Bodhi on deck.
So Vi's a tad shaken. She has never fought with a dragon before, but she has brought down flying creatures. And so her mind instantly goes to, we need to like ground this thing somehow. And so she's trying to work out in her head how to do that. She has rope and she's thinking about making a lattice, but she knows that it could probably burn or cut through it. I think the number one thing I'm going to do is fully disengage and go into stealth mode.
Okay.
If I was to make a trap for the dragon, I would want to be in full stealth mode so it didn't see me do it.
Absolutely. As a rogue, you have a feature called Cunning Action that lets you take the hide action as a bonus action. So you can dip behind a section of rock here or an outcropping of wall, use the hide action to make a stealth roll, and then you would still have your action to attack if you wanted.
What would it take if I wanted to start building a trap in some way? Would that be an action of some sort?
It would certainly take action, and possibly multiple, depending on what you're trying to build here and how you're trying to build it.
In my mind, I'm thinking there's stalactite, there's rocks, there's hanging things, so I could like tie some rope to one side, roll it across the other, because there is this opening that the dragon came from that is a smaller opening comparatively to the other side of this giant rock that we're like hiding around. And so I was wondering if I could make a trap within that, but
maybe
if
you want to
feasible.
try. You tell me what you're thinking, and we can try to make it happen. Like, are you thinking tying rope around a strong section of rock so that you can like use a grappling hook, or so that you can use this rope when the dragon is on the ground to try to go around it? What are you wanting to try to accomplish here?
More like I take my amount of rope and I string it in a way that you can't tell it's there. So if the dragon came into this area, it would get entangled in it like a spider web almost.
That might be, with your current items, a little tough. However, if you want to try, we can absolutely do the starting process of that.
Okay, we'll do this instead. I'm going to take a rope, I'm going to tie one side to a rock, and then I will tie the other side to the arrow and try and shoot it at the dragon to anchor it down.
Hell yeah. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. The act of tying the rope onto the rock and getting the arrow situated, all of that's going to take an action. I'm not going to make you make a check here for it. It simply takes your action. It will be ready for you to fire next time. So
sounds good.
We see V take out some rope, assess the battlefield, start to figure out we have to find a way to bring this dragon down, tie rope onto a strong section of rock here, and start to, while hiding, get a arrow ready or a bolt ready to try to fire to.
Since I took a whole action and it takes me the whole time, I would probably ready 2 different ropes on 2 different rocks if I had time.
Absolutely.
Since I'm right there and just 2 rocks, so that I could do a double shot, because I do have a 2-handed, like I have a double action weapon. So
I'm totally okay with that. I love that. Okay. That will bring Bodhi up, and that will bring Kieren on deck.
Jesus fuck, Junie! And he's going to cast Healing Word on Juniper.
Yeah, Juniper, that hit hurt a lot.
And wow, she recovers a blazing 3 hit points. And then he is going to like shoo her, like push her back. He's going to point at the dragon, point at his mouth, and he's going to run. That's what he's going to try to communicate to her. And he's going to push her behind.
Okay. What are you going to do with your action?
I think... So my action's a little tricky, like, because I'd have to be really far. Okay, I'm going to dash.
Well, you see where the dragon is, right? You're only
Oh,
about...
shit, yeah. I'm sorry.
You're only about 20 feet away from the dragon horizontally and
Sick.
20 feet away
Sick.
vertically.
But it's in the air, right?
It's clinging to the side of the wall.
You want
Like,
me to
how
hide
far
into
up?
it?
20 feet up.
Oh, well, that's nice. Okay. I'm just gonna mosey up. What the fuck, Foundry? I'm gonna mosey up, and I'm gonna use my Thorn Whip on him's wing. Try to wrap it around and pull him.
And Thorn Whip, absolutely you have enough range for this. So go ahead and make that attack roll.
17.
17 is meat to beat.
That is 17, guys.
We finally figured out the number.
Oh my god!
I love points.
Bodhi, you roll! 1 point away. 1 point away, Kieren. Oh my gosh.
6 points of piercing damage. I assume that you will only take half of that, if any of it.
Takes all of it.
Oh, mother heck, yeah! You fucker! You heard my bird bear. Ass.
Mechanically, just so you all know, giving you a little look behind the screen, this is built off of a young dragon stat block.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't make me feel much better.
Ethan, you're acting like we know
Where-
what that would mean. This is our first dragon interaction.
Uh-huh.
Does that mean
Whatever.
that the parents are coming for us after
No!
this? Is that what we have to
Oh,
understand?
No. It's just
all
like
the parents-
Inside
I mean,
thoughts.
a young
Great.
dragon is still multiple hundreds of years old. So, it's not wormling.
Okay.
Long since been kicked out of the house.
So with Thorn Whip, you also then pull Zephylim down the wall as
you
you
can do it!
you create this whip just made out of thorn and bramble, whoosh, wrap it around and yank, and you dislodge Zephylim, partially sliding, scraping down the wall as it has to sink claws deeper in.
I envision Bodhi basically running in place just to get this dragon off this freaking wall.
Oh yeah,
With
we see
how big and strong it is.
we see as you're pulling and pulling, and Zephylim is pulling it against, and you drag him down 10 feet, and then the Thorn Whip snaps, the magic gone. The force of the tug of war between the two of you just too much.
Fuck! Okay.
That will bring up Kieren. Wraught is on deck.
There's so many things I could do. I'm going to use bonus action Wrathful Smite on my sword. And use all of my movement speed to get up next to this dragon. Yep,
Okay.
45 feet. Perfect. Ah, so
And
fast!
And because he's 10 feet up, that's still within range of you.
There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to try to stab him.
Let's do it.
I visually imagined Kieren doing this and just wall running up to try and hit him.
I'm thinking about the 14 categories I have for what I can use sneak attack with. Sorry.
There's
Oh boy.
There is an enemy within 5 feet of Zephylim, so you qualify if you hit.
Hell yeah!
Wait a second, there's an enemy within 5 feet of Zephylim?
No, an enemy.
Oh,
of
his
Zephylim.
enemy.
We are classified as enemies.
He's now, it's, your Ezio Auditore.
Ethan, you said something about having normal inspiration.
Yeah.
Can I use that to reroll?
Absolutely you can.
Thank you. There we go, more like it. So 22 with the rapier.
That hits. Let's see all
And
that
because-
sweet, sweet damage.
And it's also my hex weapon, so I have a lot of math to do. Just a sec.
Math, the game.
She's muttering so much.
Oh god, being a warlock was the worst decision of my life. Even worse than being a barbarian.
Today's stream is brought to you by our undying love for you, all you viewers out there just hanging out with us and spending our day with us today. We love you.
We also want to reiterate, Ethan, we all love you as well.
Oh, that's so sweet. Love you too. Zephylim doesn't.
If it's any consolation, Kai, I am tying a rope around a rock because I don't really have much to do. So you are just good for you for having a lot to do. I'm proud of you.
For the first attack, 27 stab damage.
27.
27! Because I also had the 3d6 and all that jazz and all of my charisma modifiers because of the hexblade weapon. Or I mean, the hexblade curse.
Incredible. Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna do, because my bonus action was to use the hexblade curse. No, wait, I
no,
have
not
smite!
this time. Yeah. You have your second attack if you want.
Yeah, you had to cast a smite. Just a sec. I have more damage. Just a sec. Yes, because it's for the next time you use this weapon. It activates the smite, because I used it before I stabbed. Because it's just a bonus action. So just a sec. I gotta do the math for Wrathful Smite. And that is gonna be 1d6 psychic damage. So it's 27 stab damage plus 3 psychic damage.
3 more psychic damage. Okay. It also must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you. Because of Wrathful
forgot about
Smite.
that. You're correct.
Which it fails. With an 11.
Sorry, guys. It's gonna be moving again.
Well, it just means it can't willingly move closer to you, and it has disadvantage on attacks while it can see you. And this lasts until a minute. Or until you break concentration on Wrathful Smite. So, you're concentrating now, and is frightened until that ends. That's huge. Wow. Okay, Wraught. That means you're up.
Okay, so, I think from behind the rock I'm kind of crouching behind, having noticed that it didn't really give a shit about having, you know, a spicy dialogue. Wraught is gonna lean up onto the rock with her chin pillowed on her hands. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to cast Subtle Spell. Like I'm just, like, seeing the damage. And I narrow my eyes as I cast a 4th level polymorph. And I turn a juniper into a mammoth.
Okay.
Makes me baby good.
Sec.
Makes me baby good.
I can send you the stats if you'd like.
No. Oh, no, I got that. That's easy.
I have a quick question. Where's Gideon? Is Gideon now on a mammoth?
Gideon
Hey,
is a little
stop
cardboard
talking.
man!
Stop talking about my
Gideon
boy.
is-
Don't
Gideon is
ask
out of the room.
questions.
He's out
Okay,
of the
he's
room.
with Glimmer. All right,
Yes.
he's with Glimmer.
As far as we know.
If Juniper is in front of everything.
They're
So
around the
I
corner.
Fight.
don't think... so, Juniper has a CR of 3. So that means you can turn Juniper into CR3.
Oh, you're right!
or
I can
below.
only turn myself into a mammoth.
Correct.
Motherfucker, I
What
forgot
about me?
that.
I can be big, right?
Anyone,
I'm already
yeah.
big.
I mean, do you want to be a mammoth?
Maybe.
I'll do it for you.
Is it gonna throw a wrench into your little trap rope plans?
Kind of
I
would.
don't know. I'm tying ropes to rocks over here while Bodhi like makes actual ropes that pulls down the whole dragon. Like, am I useful?
It's new.
All right, I'll turn her into a mammoth.
Oh my gosh, Roth. I'm so honored.
And my magic is like you almost recognize it because I've cast a fair amount of spells on you at this point between illusions and deceptions and lies. And it's like this spice starts to crawl into your veins, starting at your feet. And the worst part is you melt entirely. You dissolve as a person into primordial ichor. And you feel all of it, and then erupt from the puddle as this tattooed black and white mammoth.
Take a luck point, Joe. That's incredible. And I have given you control of a mammoth here on screen, Sally, and just for your convenience, I will also send you the stat block so that you can see what it can do.
There's a lot of hit points.
There is a lot of hit points. Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Wraught?
I'm gonna duck behind the rock a little tiny bit more, just in case. Cover, full cover.
Absolutely. At the end of your turn, Wraught, does a 17 hit you?
Yes. But I did cast subtle spell, so it's not like I was doing this obviously.
Very true.
Hey, I'm turning this into a mammoth!
It's very true. You feel yourself get pierced with an arrow from behind you. And as you arch in pain and you turn and look, you see shimmering with the invisibility disappearing.
Son of a bitch!
Oh, good to see you all again.
Ugh.
Glad you made it for the big performance. George and all. Standing here, bow still drawn and drawing a second arrow and takes a second shot at you, Wraught. So that
Kill
was
him, Otto.
7 damage on the first attack,
Mean drink peddler.
and he'll miss on the second with a 9.
I always knew you looked like a snack, but the fetid kind!
I've been told.
Oh my god, there's a mammoth on our foundry.
That brings up Otto. Juniper's on deck.
Heck.
Melon is the next
Ooh.
PC.
Is Dickface all on the map right now?
Yes, he
Where
is
he?
He's in the
Towards the
purple.
bottom.
northwest.
Oh, there he is.
Left.
Cool. Cool.
Get him, boy.
Got it.
Get him.
Okay. Cool. We're gonna turn above face pretty much. I hear Wraught get popped, turn around, see him firing, but we're gonna reach back for one of our arrows and we're gonna get one of the sparkly ones pops out. And I'm gonna use one of my fairy fire arrows that I have to hit him.
Okay. Roll to hit.
And that has, I think it's a +1 to hit, so we'll go. Hey, 27 hit?
Definitely does.
Cool.
Andy fails his save
Plus
against fairy fire.
Yep, well 28 to hit, but yep. Let's go. 7 plus D4. So 10 points of damage. I can't use Hunter's Mark because the dragon is marked. So again with a normal arrow now.
You have
Keep in mind, those affected by
advantage
fairy
now.
fire gain advantage
Yep.
against.
Okay. Roll again. Nat 20! Fuck yeah, let's go!
Holy
Eat shit,
shit.
you dumb bitch!
I feel weirdly flattered.
Let's see this damage.
Alright, it's got to do the thing itself. Just don't pay attention. to
One
this
note.
part. Yep.
If you are using fairy fire, it does drop your concentration of Hunter's Mark because you have to concentrate on fairy fire.
I thought it was 'cause
Isn't that a part of the arrow?
It is part of the arrow, but there has to be a way for it to break, and therefore there's concentration. It doesn't last
whatever.
forever.
It's fine.
It
I
just
don't care
casts the spell
anymore.
for you as part of the
I-
attack.
Got it. Understandable. Worth it.
Let me triple
Come
check
on.
that.
2 arrows down. Why would it just stop? Just get rid of that. Ew, I hate that. So how do we do crits again? 8.
You roll
2d8.
normally and then just max the damage.
Okay, so we'll go with that first one that I rolled. Well, that's 8. That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, because I don't crit as often as Otto, so it's very harder for me. I'm sorry.
Actually,
2d8.
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm re-looking up the item. You all were right. It does not require concentration. Hunter's Mark is still up. He simply, for a minute, has the effect of fairy fire on him.
Let's just note that this is a great DM who looked
Exactly.
up the rules and didn't just go, no, you can't do that.
I just want to make sure it's true.
Ethan, take 1 luck point.
Okay. Sweet.
You know what? Yes. All right. So 2d8 plus 3. Or I max it out with 8 plus whatever else I get, right? Is that how that works?
So the way it works, you already rolled right here. It's 3 plus 8 for the crit plus 3. So it's 6 plus 8, so that's 14 damage on the crit.
Okay, bet.
But you have a second attack.
Yes, I do.
That was your
You
second
got
attack.
advantage.
That was your second attack, because the
Oh,
first
was
one
it?
was
The
the fairy
first
fire.
attack was with the fairy fire arrow.
Yeah.
Correct, yes.
Cool.
So yes, that is my second attack.
And
Did you
you're
take damage for the fairy fire arrow?
No, it's normal. It's normal damage. It's a normal.
Yeah, it
like
was
a normal
8.
arrow
It was
type. I
8.
get +1 to hit. But now War Priest again, because now I can use bonus action.
There we go. Yep.
Otto, remind me not to get on your bad side anymore.
16 hit.
16 barely hits, Georginal.
Bet.
Did you roll with advantage?
No. I rolled advantage with the.
You get
I rolled
advantage on this
He's
one
got
roll
too.
advantage.
fire. You get advantage.
Yes,
Oh,
again.
fire. Every attack.
All
is
attacks
advantage.
against him.
Oh yeah. We're gonna take that 16. 16
Next.
hits, right?
Yes, it does. Barely,
Okay,
but yes.
Boom, done. Boom, hit him again. 6 points.
Kill
6 more
him.
points of damage.
6 more points of damage. He's not concentrating on anything currently. You just hit him with 3 shots. Ow!
I don't like bullies, and you lied, and you hurt my friend, so you gotta die.
You hear Kai in the distance. Get fucked!
There is a loud roar from Juniper as she rises up onto her rear legs for a second, seeing Georginal appear, and then drops down and starts plowing forward, boom, 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 and is going to use full action to dash and get right in Georginal's face. Can't make an attack this turn, but that will provide disadvantage on all ranged attacks Georginal makes. That is going to bring up Zephylim. Could I please have one of you make me a public roll of a d6, please?
Let's let Kai do it, because the dragon's afraid of Kai.
Fair. You want to roll a 1 through 4, Kieren.
You can do this.
Breath weapon recharge.
Can I take points off of it?
The luck points only impact d20s. So 6.
Well, it's afraid of
on
me.
the
Does that have
D6.
any sort of impact?
Not on the recharge of its breath weapon, my friend. I appreciate you trying to stretch the mechanics to benefit you as much as you can, but this is simply a timing thing. The breath weapon of Zephylim recharges. Pushes off of the wall again, provoking an attack of opportunity from Bodhi.
What else?
Oh,
would
yeah.
be?
And from you.
I'm
It
gonna
would
take
also
that.
be from Kai.
We're looking at a double-handed longsword.
And there's
right now.
no way a mammoth could get in between and try and help.
Not right now.
I figured.
27 to hit
Hit.
for 16 damage.
Ooh.
Magical weapon.
Okay.
Makes up for my 10 to hit.
Wraught's aroused.
Don't you go anywhere, guy.
Wait, Bodhi, do you have Sentinel?
I do. So you
It can't
it should be reduced to 0.
Does not
Well,
move.
actually, Sentinel's only if you attack.
Nope.
Attack.
No.
Like,
Nope.
No.
Right?
Sentinel, if you hit,
Yeah, reduced to 0.
Holy
please.
shit!
I played Sentinel
Bodhi!
for years. This is, yeah,
does not
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, Val.
So, as it uses its breath weapon, instead of catching Bodhi and Kieren, it will instead catch Kieren and Otto. Could I please get the two of you to roll me Constitution saving throws, please? As once again, there is the high-pitched sound that you can feel the vibration in your eardrums as it
Since it's a
pains.
directional thing, can I use Uncanny Dodge?
Uncanny Dodge, if memory serves, is only for dexterity-based things.
But is this also like a magical effect?
No, this is a natural effect. This is its breath weapon.
So there's literally nothing I can do against these.
You can save. None of your class features apply to it.
Gotcha.
Well, you can do
17.
Uncanny Dodge. You can do Uncanny Dodge. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
for
that's
any
what I had.
damage. That's for any damage. It had nothing to do with it being an area effect. That's just damage. I was
Yeah, I'll
thinking
see
of
if I can
evasion. That's
save.
the dex.
Can I
one.
save and then do Uncanny Dodge, or this is just like one or the other?
No, you roll, and then whenever you take damage, you choose whether you want to take half damage or not, as long as you can see the attacker.
Yeah, save or fail, you can still choose to take
Yeah.
half.
So,
And this is a
Con
Con
save.
save.
okay.
what'd you get, Otto?
17.
Okay, that's currently a fail.
Dirty 20.
20 is a success.
Can Otto put any points towards it?
Oh,
Like
hold,
luck
hold on,
points?
hold on. I got it. I can, but that's a very, very slimmer of like from 17 to 20. What all is here? I'm gonna punt in 2 points to make it. I'm gonna put in enough to make it a 19.
Which is enough to succeed.
Got it.
Which means...
And I'll Uncanny Dodge to quarter it.
Okay. Which means neither of you will be dazed, which we forgot to take into account for Bodhi. Luckily,
oh no, man.
Luckily, however, Bodhi, you were close enough, you still would have been able to use Thorn Whip from where you were, which was right here.
Yogi.
You were still within 30 feet.
Yeah,
so
30 feet.
It didn't end up impacting anything, you just didn't move. It would mean that the Sentinel wouldn't have
The Sentinel
applied
didn't
because you
work.
weren't there to hit, so all I'm going to do is...
Oh no, whoops.
Well, I'm going to have him still not move because that's too much to retcon. I'm just going to restore the damage that you dealt. Because you wouldn't have been there to make that attack of opportunity because you were dazed and you had to choose whether to move or act. Now, we have restored everything to its proper place with that feature.
Perfectly balanced.
Mm-hmm. So, neither Kieren nor Otto is dazed. Otto will take half this damage. Kieren will take a quarter. Otto, you take 20 points of thunder damage. Kieren, you take 10.
I'm so glad I gave everybody like the temporary hit points. Jesus fuck.
Wait, we have temporary hit points?
From the
16.
Heroes Feast.
You gain 16.
They weren't
temporary-
temp. They were no.
Actually, no, not temp. They add on your
increased our
maximum.
Got it.
Kieren already did your attack of opportunity for it moving, even though the Sentinel happened. So I'm going to go ahead and have him move. Pushes off from the wall. And flies back towards the center of the room, rising 10 feet in the air in the process. So now 20 feet in the air and close to Wraught. That is the end of Zephalim's go. Melon is up, then V, then Bodhi.
Damn, I was really hoping it was going to stay there. I had a great plan. What can I do now? I will start. Am I still under the effects of dazed?
This is your second turn since then, so no.
Awesome. Just wanted to know that.
Also, one thing for V while you're planning your turn, because you are a mammoth and therefore huge, you take up a 15 by 15 square, which means Zephylim being 20 feet in the air is only 5 feet above you, which would still be within melee range. Just so you know.
Charge, bitch!
I didn't know if I could climb 10 feet up in the air.
No, it's only 5 feet above you, so you can still do it.
Okay, I can still do it. Okay.
But Melon first.
I'm going to move my full 35. And then, in a sweeping motion, actually no, picking up from the ground, I'll grab a piece of ice or stone or something, and then throw it at it, doing an ice knife with it.
Oh, super cool. Okay, roll to hit.
I will be doing ice knife at the 3rd level.
Incredible.
Negative.
Okay, so what'd you get on your to hit?
I got an 8.
However, hit or miss, the shard then explodes and must make a dex save or take
Dex save DC
3d6.
14.
Okay, he has a +6. Got a 7 on the die, so a 13, not a 14.
So that's actually a fail.
3d6 cold damage, please.
I did at the 3rd level,
Oh, 46.
4d6.
Oof. Big spells flying.
Love a Hail Mary needler play.
16 cold damage. I rolled a 6, a 4, a 3, and a 3.
Beautiful.
Just out of idle curiosity, he can see Kai, so there should have been like a -D4 on that, on any save or attack, correct?
I thought it was just attack, but let me.
Was it
double
just
check.
attacks, or is it
So
attacks and
it's
saves for
so-
fear?
So fear is disadvantage on attack rolls while within line of sight. He has not made
what I
a
thought.
single attack roll.
Okay. Sorry about that. Just couldn't quite remember.
I got you.
And my bless wouldn't have affected my to hit anyway, so I didn't even bother to add that in.
Okay. But as you launch this and it goes sailing past Zephylim, mid-air, it detonates, shards of ice flying, piercing into Zephylim's wings as it lets out a high-pitched roar in response. Incredible. Anything else from you, Melon?
I don't know if I have much in the line of bonus actions that I can do in this time, so I will remain here.
V, the mammoth, is up. So, you have a
So,
cool feature
when-
as a mammoth.
Yeah,
Did you
I'm
see
on board
trampling
now.
charge?
I did see trampling
Okay.
charge. Does that allow for the fact that the dragon right now is over 20 feet away from me?
Doesn't matter, because the way it works is
Okay,
if
'cause
you
in the
move
trample, it's-
at least 20
Okay.
feet straight towards a
Okay.
creature and then hit with your
Okay.
gore attack, it has to make a strength
So it's
save
mo-
or be knocked prone.
Got it. Okay, it's more of a I need the charging factor.
Correct,
Okay,
and you
then I
are
would- Then I'm
exactly
definitely doing
40 feet away, and your movement is 40
There you
feet.
go. 40 feet, yeah. Okay. So when V started transforming, first off, Wraught got in her brain and was like, get ready. Like, warned her a little bit, but it was just pure like chaos
It is
within her. And she was
horrifically painful.
screaming. She was screaming and came out with a giant trunk screaming and watching this thing fly around and just trying to get her bearings. And it finally lands and she's not dizzy and she's finally adjusting to her mammoth body. And she's like, starts to just get pissed off because she's like, I'm a mammoth to destroy this fucking thing. You're gonna die. And so she just goes straight charging at it in an angry way.
A bellowing
And just
charge
tries to
from this
trample it.
black and white mammoth. Go ahead and roll me. I assume you'll want to use a gore attack.
How do
Ju-
how do I roll?
So
for
just roll
this?
a d20. You have a +10 to hit.
It's going to be a 12. I'm going to add 2 of my luck points to make it known.
So you
no,
could
I will
alternatively
add-
use your inspiration to re-roll the die flat out. You only get
Please.
one
I
each
will
session,
do
though.
a inspiration. Okay, I have not used my inspiration. We will reroll.
Okay.
It's a natural 20.
Is it really? Mine is still loading for you on D&D Beyond.
It is a natural 20. Oh, sorry, it's because I'm pressing the
Holy
because I was holding the chat button
shit.
like a
Ethan,
troll.
can I see her going off course as a mammoth and pump more magic into the mammoth?
I mean, she's not going off course. She rolled a nat 20.
because-
Oh,
no,
for the
never mind.
inspiration. Yeah, just like as you see her start to like
Like Dizzy almost
instinctually,
tripped.
there's an urge to resist this transformation. And I think that's what is kind of what made you roll a 2 the first time. And then as Wraught continues to concentrate, pushing more energy, you feel the strength of this body, a trumpeting bellow. You charge in. Nat 20. Could you please roll me 4d8? And we are going to add to whatever you roll. This is taking into account the plus and the crit. 39 damage. So you
So
rolled.
it's a 60?
Yes, you rolled 21.
Am I adding that right?
Yes, you deal a total of 60 points of damage on this attack. And Zephylim has to make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone, which in the situation of flying, which would mean falling from the air. The DC for the mammoth's trampling charge is an 18. He has a +5. You charge forward, trumpeting, pierce with your tusks into this dragon right above your head. And as you pierce, you slam Zephylim down onto the ground, knocking him prone, which means he actually takes a little bit of bludgeoning damage in the process. 2 bludgeoning damage, but still is now on the ground, prone. Holy shit. That is going to bring up Bodhi.
Who is going to see this happen and start running. Frickin' heck, guy, move it. I'm gonna move up 30 feet. For some reason, it won't do it for me, but whatever.
You have your
and
measurement
then
tool selected.
I was doing that to help assist.
I got you. I moved you.
Thanks. Okay. And I don't think I could have gotten in. Okay, I'm gonna send my Echo bonus action, my Echo Knight, right up on this prone guy, and we're gonna take 2 attacks with our Echo Cork.
Incredible. As you do
Are
this.
they at advantage because he's prone?
Yes. And you hear Cork uttering a battle cry, but you hear it twice. One from the one still on your back and from the Echo Knight version of Cork. Just a huge battle cry here. Ah! And with a 23 to hit with advantage, you will absolutely hit.
Doing 8 points of damage.
Okay.
The second. Yikes. Just a 16.
16 won't do it.
But can I put 2 luck points in it? Or 1 luck point in it?
How many?
Or is it 2? I only need to get 1.
Okay.
Just
1 luck point boosting it up to a 17 means your second attack will also hit here.
Glory, glory, be 9.
9 points of damage. So a total of 17 points of damage from your Echo Knight, from your Echo here. Shing, shing, slashing through with this version of cork made from a slightly skunky smoke.
Yeah, man, it's Kush.
Anything,
Could.
anything else from you, Bodhi?
No, man, it's all I got for now.
Okay. Then, with Zephalum, the dragon, prone on the ground, George and all here visible, you all starting to gang up on the dragon, and as we approach the top of the initiative order, let's go ahead and take our bathroom break. We've been going for a little while. Let's take a quick
I
break.
keep in the show.
And, well, sucks to be you. And we will pick up here shortly to see if the tides have turned in the favor of the wild things or not. Stick around.
Frickin' heck.
Woo! Let's go, y'all.
Oh my god, Ethan,
Oh
you
my
can't just say
God.
shit like that!
What?
Sally, that is such a pizza.
It's a heart-shaped pizza. Isn't it crazy? They
They
didn't even
didn't
cut it.
So it's so.
Like it's.
Hey, you know what power to
Well,
me?
hey,
I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Where's your going?
Guys,
Back.
the,
Papa
the
John's never
summary.
cut.
we are back. We pick up at the top of the initiative order, which is Kieren. We still have Zephylim here grounded, prone.
So I'm trying to do the measurement of how far I can go. So I can't. I can actually. Yep, I can get there. I'm going to use my bonus action dash to get up to Zephylim, who I know since now they have an enemy within 5 feet of them. If I can stab them, I can get sneak attack with them.
100% you can.
All right, so I'm going to stab with my breath weapon, and dang it, I X'd out of D&D Beyond. Hang on.
Did you say stab with your breath weapon?
No, with my hex weapon.
I think you said breath. That or I
Next
misheard.
weapon, breath weapon.
It's
I
funny
probably
either way.
totally said breath weapon.
Hey, whether
because
I heard it or
freaked
you
out.
said it, it's great. Do
I
remember,
breathe
you have
fire.
advantage.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
With advantage?
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and an 11.
Ow.
Yeah, it's a +7. Look, I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Well, that's the first attack. You now get a second. Oh. Yeah, you do. You're a rogue. You get 2.
Okay, 22.
Oh, no, you used your bonus action at dash.
Oh, I did. God damn it. Hang on. Wait. Can I get close enough to him without having used the dash? Let me make sure.
No, because you had 45 feet. It took all of it to get there.
Yeah, 45 feet is my normal movement speed.
Right. That's why I'm saying it took more than 45 to get there. It took 55.
Yeah.
So, I would love if you can describe for me what happens here. Is it that you simply stab in and like pick a area that is too heavily scaled? Do you slip? Is it the mammoth? What happens?
I think that because this is within a span of about 12 seconds, Kai has gone from one side of the cavern to the other side of the cavern to the other side of the cavern and now to the plateau thing in about under 12 seconds. He has sprinted well over 200 feet. He's gone like Olympic sort of speeds right now. So as soon as he gets to the top, he's like stabbing his sword into this plateau, and you see him almost in like a cinematic comedy Disney fashion, where you see the sword come up and stabs into the dirt, and he's like, just like laying his head down in the dirt, and he's like trying to stab at this dragon from halfway still across the plateau, and just like hitting its scales and going, It's like,
I mean, finding a weak point on a dragon is a science, and there are specific areas that are weak, and there are specific areas that are designed to absorb exactly what you just did. And unfortunately, in your exhaustion, you just stab the first place that you can, just raking against these iridescent scales, some sparks flying as steel meets scale.
But because I did the dash, and that means I have the 90 feet in total, I'm gonna say that he moves back, because whether or not I hit, the roguish audacity lets me move back. I'm gonna like slide down this plateau like a couple more feet and get away from it.
Got it. Feel free to move yourself wherever you would be with your remaining movement. Wraught is up. Just a reminder, you are concentrating.
Only on you, baby.
Oh, bless.
He said it! I've got the spell!
That's how that works. That's how that works.
I think I'm going to reach behind me and grab the arrow that George Null shot at me and rip it out. I'm going to toss it in my hand a couple times. And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to go, "You really thought coming here was a good idea?" As I cast Wither and Bloom at the 2nd level, but I'm going to flavor it as I throw the arrow back at him. and I'm going to use his own blood to fuel the spell.
Ooh, that's cool. Alright, this is a con save. Georginal only has +1. Needs a 13 or higher on the die. And only gets a 9 on the die.
He fails, bitch.
3d6 necrotic damage. Now, here's a question.
6, a 5, and a 1 for a 12.
Are you putting this, because this is an area effect, it also has a healing feature here. Would you be placing it in such a way to allow Juniper to heal from it, because Juniper is right next to Georginal?
I would, because that's why I wanted to turn Juniper into the mammoth, was to heal her. Because I know that if Juniper, bites the dust, Bodhi's going to be inconsolable. So as I throw this arrow, you can see blood wrapping around it as Georginal's own blood from Otto's arrows reaches out as if to embrace it, yanks it into him, and then sprays over Juniper in a spray of flowers.
Incredible.
This episode is also directed by Takeshi Miike.
Juniper's
So he
hit
takes
dice.
12 necrotic damage, and she gets 12 healing
No, she gets
points.
to roll.
Oh, sorry. She gets to roll.
Her hit dice are a d10, and I rolled a 7, so she heals 7. Meanwhile, he does indeed take how many necrotic damage? 12?
12.
Ow. As the bloom heals Juniper, and Georginal withers slightly at this, as if just something begins to eat away at his muscles. They slightly atrophy with this. Oh! And is that the end of your turn?
I actually forgot to roll with advantage to hit him because he's got fairy fire
It's
on.
attack rolls.
That's a spell attack.
Oh, you're right. It was a con save. Sorry, it was a con save.
Yeah. There
So
you go.
it doesn't matter.
Yep.
You're right. Sorry. Let me see. I don't really want to be shot again, so I think I'm gonna duck around the rock for at least half cover, and I'm gonna lay my hand on the mammoth next to me and be like, "You're doing great, babe. Do it again."
Okay, so just so you know, if you move farther away, you are opening yourself to a potential attack of opportunity from Zephylim.
From the dragon who's 40 feet up on the rock?
He's prone.
He's on the ground. You're right there.
Oh, I thought that he was I thought that whole sandy plateau was like a plateau.
Oh?
Holy shit, I'm next to a dragon!
Yeah, you're 10 feet away from a dragon.
Jesus fucking Christ. I thought that he was 30 feet
No,
up.
he was 30 feet
No,
up,
that's fine.
and then the mammoth gored him out of the air and slammed
Gored
him
him
down.
to-
I was
Fuck.
under the understanding that sandy part of this map meant
Let's
it
say
was
it's
up.
5 feet up, Joe. It's still a plateau, but it's 5 feet, so it's negligible.
I don't feel great about this.
So are you
Joe,
moving?
just turn around and get kind of
No,
spooked.
I'm gonna drop down really small. I'm gonna crouch and pretend that I'm in a happy place like I was about a minute ago, thinking the dragon was 30 feet away from me.
Also,
Safe, huh?
this is well after the fact, but Kieren, could you roll me a concentration check for your concentration? So a constitution save from when you took damage from the breath attack. The DC is only 10.
Ah, gotcha. Do I add anything to that? Because
It's your Constitution save.
Okay.
It's a constitution save.
18. It was a 16
Yep,
plus 2.
cool. You maintain concentration because that is definitely relevant.
I wish I had rolled that when I was trying to stab the fucking dragon.
Let me refresh my music page here really quick. There we go. All right. That brings up Georginal. Georginal uses a bonus action and says to Zephylim, Endolin won't be satisfied if we fail. Keep fighting. And uses Healing Word.
Counterspell.
Sure. Blow in third level counterspell, just goes away.
I will wave my hand, catch the spell, and cram it in my mouth like I'm eating it. I'm gonna go, not today, fucker!
Sees this happen, and you watch as he looks pretty shaken by that, not gonna lie to you.
I think that she's starting to look a lot more like animalistic and feral than she ever has.
Stows his short bow, and as part of the attack action, draws his short sword, and is going to make 2 attacks against Juniper. Nat 1 on one of them, dirty 20 on the other.
Fucker.
Only 4
Lucky
points
I
of
can't
damage
see
to
you.
the owl bear here. He's a bard. He's not great with his
so
short sword. But does...
He's a bard, he's not great at anything.
Back off, beast! That brings Otto up. Juniper's on deck.
Cool. With not even pretty. Well, I am looking. Going to. Y'all got the dragon, right? Y'all good on that? The ones who are over there, y'all got it unlock. Okay, cool. Bonus action switches Hunter's Mark over to Gorgonite.
You piece of shit guy, yeah.
So I have to recast it again. But longbow.
With advantage.
18. Oh,
Fairy fire.
20. Dirty 20.
Both hit.
Boom. All right. Let's see. Gonna go ahead and throw that out there. That's 11 points of just raw damage from the bow. Dreadful strikes, 14. That's 4. That's 12. Excuse me. That's 15 points so far. And then Hunter's Mark. This is still my first attack. All right. That's it. Ooh, shit. So 21 points of damage.
Ow. You fire this right into his chest. If it had been 4 or so inches to the left on him, might have pierced his heart.
Cool. Hey, eyes over here. Don't lose track of everything, right?
Starting to look
26 hits.
very panicked. Absolutely hits.
Cool. 9 points of damage out gate with the
And then Hunter's Mark.
Yup. 6. So
Another 15
10, 11, 12,
points
13,
of damage.
15. Yup.
Incredible. With 36 points of damage here over these 2 attacks. Just you drill a second shot right next to the other, moving it a little bit left, getting really close to his heart, possibly already hitting it, but he is still standing, but just
Here's the
doubles
thing.
over.
So what he sees now is I've done this while walking slowly up onto him, threatening, just menacingly at this point. And at this point, you see the horns, because I have not had them for so long, start to grow back and form the crown that I usually wear. And now I am about... Game.
I got you.
Yep, 25 feet from him now, right there. Yep.
Got it. Okay. That brings Juniper up, who is going to make 2 attacks
He's pissed.
with advantage.
Pissed.
Wow. She manages to meet to beat each time, but rolled pretty friggin' low. But in total, with it, because of advantage, got a 15 on each, which is meet to beat George and all. For a total of Holy shit, I rolled well for her damage, though.
She mad?
32 points of damage.
She's mad. Throw a chair.
You all see Juniper, this sweet owlbear who has been traveling with you all for a short while now. Bodhi, your childhood friend. You see as she rears up and paws and sinks her long bear-like claws into Georginal's shoulder and pulls him forward and sinks her beak into his neck and rips and tears his throat apart. He had 12 hit points total left.
Can I, mentally, with my psychic, connection, I can't speak her language because I don't have animal connection, but having been a previous animal, can I just, send her the sensation of feast?
Absolutely.
Dibs on his loot!
That's incredible. That's her turn. That's going to bring up Zephylim.
What you gonna do?
Zephylim, now being bloodied, automatically regains his breath attack. What's up, V?
Oh, nothing. No, I what's he gonna do? I was.
I saw your hand up.
Sorry, I was. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I was excited. I was just excited.
Being bloodied now, he automatically regains his spent use of his breath attack without rolling for it. Could I please get a Constitution saving throw from Wraught, Kieren, and Bodhi? Could you roll for Juniper for me?
No.
I just need
What did she get?
D20 plus 3 for her. Kieren gets a 21, which is a save. Wraught, a 23 is a save.
16.
And a 16 for Juniper is a fail.
Can I put 2 in it?
Add points.
Everybody volunteers.
Everybody puts points.
Bet.
So she's at 16 right now. You can
I'll
up
add 2
hers.
for another one for her.
Okay, that takes it to a 17.
I'll add 2 for 1.
Okay. We're at 18, which is a pass for Juniper. I want to know,
go.
Kieren
Thanks, guys.
and V, how do you help Juniper in this moment? Kieren, especially with the knowledge that you are also subject to this.
So, I am within her breath weapon area already, and I'm going to be using Uncanny Dodge anyways. So, as I can see Zephylim aiming her head towards, Wraught, me, Junie, and even Otto, though I know Otto's probably going to be safe because he's far away. My Uncanny Dodge is going to put me out of it, but as I try to do my backflip out of kind of the area to get to the fringes where I'd only take, by my math, a quarter of damage, I want to try to hit up against her, so as I land, I can try to push her, as I do that flip, my back hits her flank to push her a little bit out of the way. I know that we're still both going to be in the breath weapon, but to try to push her out. I know Wrought's probably going to be okay because she's a wily thing, but, Judy's not exactly mobile, so...
Incredible. You go running in front, taking some of this sonic blast as you shove Juniper, trying to get her out of the way. All 3 of you succeed, which means none of you is dazed. Wraught and Juniper each take 19 thunder damage. Kieren, you take 10. Wraught and Kieren, could both of you make me concentration checks, please, which are Constitution saves. The DC here is 10. Wraught is 17. Ooh,
17.
Barely passing. Both of you manage to maintain concentration. Juniper, as this sonic blast hits her, with Kieren pushing her out of the way, Juniper collapses down onto her front 2 elbows and then just rolls over onto her side and is breathing very heavily. She is not unconscious. She has 4 hit points. Just a reminder, death saves are not something everyone in the world has. Just a reminder of that.
Melon, fix it!
Now, movement for Zephylim is going to use half movement to stand up from prone. Thank God. And is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from both V as a mammoth and Bodhi as the echo. Let's have... Do you want to take this opportunity attack, Bodhi? I think you were out of range, Melon. I could be wrong.
No, I was going to say, I would really love if Bodhi took this one.
Okay. Do you want to, Bodhi?
Do I get... Yeah, I'm going to take it. I got... Do I get it with advantage? No, I don't.
No, not prone
16.
anymore. 16
I
is...
have 1 left. 17.
17 will hit.
One left.
Sentinel will activate. The movement stops. Roll me damage.
The bitch stays! I fucking love Sentinel!
Two-handed, 12.
12 points
And
of
she's-
damage.
And it ain't moving.
Has a very nice amount of hit points.
Who wants to get trampled by a mammoth?
Well, since...
I want to kiss Bodhi on the mouth.
Since he
You
is
should.
no longer able to get to the wall and do what he wanted to do with a particular spell that would have taken the second part of his action, he's instead, for the first time, going to make some attacks. This is with disadvantage because of being frightened of Kieren. Has 4 possible targets here. The Echo is going to
I'm
be
just
one
a
of
little
them.
guy.
The Echo is going to be one of them because it just hit him. So I'm going to roll a D3. 1 is Wraught, 2 is V, 3 is Melon. Actually, I'll do it. Yeah. That is a 3. That is Melon.
Bring it.
So,
Advantage for attack.
still has disadvantage. First on the Echo. 12 will miss, I believe. What's your AC, Bodhi?
Oh, mine is going to be an 18. Sorry, that.
Because I believe your Echo has your... Yep, has your AC. Has an AC
Yep.
of 17. So misses.
17. I actually have 18, so it's just 1 less. So.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, that's not.
Second attack, the one on Melon.
You're looking for an 18.
Both attacks miss. 4 on the die for the second one. So snapping out, clawing, unable to make contact here. That is the end of Zephylim's go. Melon is up, V is on deck.
Ethan, I would love to get on this thing's back. I
Okay.
use all of my 35 feet of movement to get on its back.
This is going to essentially be a grapple check without the grapple effect. To climb on a creature that doesn't want you to. So you get to make an athletics. It gets to try to resist
Or
you
can
climbing.
I do a high jump and then come down on it doing an attack?
Oh, absolutely.
Jump off me.
Yeah, I want to be doing it that way.
Oh, absolutely. If you want to
May-
stay on, we still have to do the same roll.
No, I don't want to stay on.
Oh, okay. Then yes,
I want
absolutely.
this thing dead. Because I would love to be using a 4th level inflict wounds. Considering the last time I used this, I remember what it did. I would like to concentrate it to be as dense and as sharp as possible to basically coat my paws in it so they're just deathly acidic things. And I would love to bring down both my hands between each of its wings and then cut off the wings if possible.
Let's see if we get that
And
far.
keep the infection from spreading.
All right.
Now, I'm going to use anything and everything I have to make this happen. My inspiration and all of the luck points that I've been saving.
Well, let's see if you even need it.
I am going to use the inspiration because I do want to see if this would be better.
Okay, okay.
I don't need the luck points.
The gamble
because
paid
you're
off.
24.
With a 16, which was only one below its AC, you gambled to use your inspiration, which you had not already used, correct?
Correct.
And end up with a 24 this time. So you don't need luck points. You hit. 6d10 necrotic damage.
Yeah, I would love to have both my hands coming down as quickly and as sharply as possible. And to keep it as dense as possible to keep it from spreading, because I saw what it did to the wolf. I don't want that happening here. "36 points of damage."
Incredible. As you run up, sink your claws, just as you leap up and come down, tearing so intensely with this necrotic energy that the scales don't matter. And you just begin to rake and tear away at these scales with animal ferocity. Everywhere you tear begins to rot. But Zephylim shakes you off and you go landing back onto the ground. He's still up.
That's it. That was my movement and my action.
V is up, Bodhi's on deck.
So, V as the mammoth is going to see all this happen, Melon get tossed, and just get really pissed that he just got thrown across, and just try and straight up lift up and stomp just straight onto the dragon since it's on the ground.
It's a d20 plus 10. Got
Okay.
pretty good odds.
Is it plus 10 or plus a d10?
No, plus 10.
It's just plus a 10. Okay, I just want to make sure. That's a 24.
That'll hit. That is 4d10 plus 7 damage. You can finish this fight right now.
That's 30.
You stomp down and you break the front foot of Zephylim. With the weight of this mammoth as you come down, you snap, like not really actually its foot, its claw, more the like forearm style bone right above it as you come down, and there is a sickening crack and just a high pitched, this one not quite as high pitched as the sonic attack, but a high pitched scream of pain. Zephylim is clinging to life.
Get it, Bodhi.
Get it, Bodhi!
Bodhi up at the end of the initiative order.
In
Juniper
character,
is
Wraught
hurt, Bodhi.
screeches, "Kill it, Bodhi!"
With Wraught's mammoth on the side, screaming.
Bodhi is going to move forward 25 feet so that he is directly opposite his echo on the other side of Zephylim. And we are going to...
That gives you a +2 to hit.
Yeah. We are going to... I get 2 attacks. I'm going to take one with Bodhi, and I'm going to take one with the echo. But
Just
I'd like them to happen at the same
simultaneous
time.
attacks.
Yeah. I'd like to happen at the same time. At the same time, man.
Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. 24.
Just go ahead and roll me the other also to hit.
Baller. 21.
24 and a 21. Both attacks hit. Could you please describe, Bodhi? Could you paint me a picture as you and your echo finish off Zephylim of the Howling Mines?
As Bodhi has predominantly been himself on the sidelines of the action. He sees the broken claw. He sees the mounting. He sees his echo on the other side. His echo, before Bodhi even steps forward, has readied Cork two-handed into the execution stance. And so Bodhi goes to the other side, takes the same stance, and at the very same time, straight through, touching both the echoes. They're touching tips on the inside.
On the inside.
Smoky rivalry, if you might say.
Oh,
And as you both stab into the dragon, rears up, the rest of you having to take a couple steps back as the final chaotic death throes of Zephylim. Tail slamming the ground, wings spreading, flapping, snapping wildly as tries to push off of the ground, unable to with the broken front foot, collapsing onto the ground, long serpentine neck, snap, snap, and then eventually the head drops down and the eyes blink one last time and then go still.
Yes!
and the Echo Knight dissipates as
think that Wraught
Cork
has
is
something.
removed.
Just for a little flavor, Bodhi.
Yes.
I throw myself at Bodhi and try to kiss him on the mouth, but that's the 1 point of damage the Echo Knight needs. and I collapse to the ground.
What the fuck, man? You just hear, what the fuck? From the other side of the dragon, all muffled.
No, it would have been you that
Don't worry,
she
I
would have
got
gone
it.
up to.
And
You're the
Kai
closest
walks
one. Yeah.
Kai walks over to Bodhi instead because Wraught's fallen to the ground and Kai kisses Bodhi on the mouth.
Oh my god!
Because Wraught's on the other side of the field. Mwah. Okay.
Wow, that's... And he kind of like, looks like he's trying to situate his shell. It doesn't move. He's situating his shell. Wow. Wow. And then just turns around as this mammoth is basically hovering above him.
Starts playing with
I
the top
drop
of your head.
concentration when I hit the ground from trying to smoosh Bodhi on the mouth.
Nice.
You know,
Oh, thank
I'll
God.
catch V.
I'm gonna go take care of Juniper.
I also-
the level cure wounds at 17 hit points for Juniper.
Yes, he's
Okay.
speaks too much.
And I'm actually going to pump some more into her too. Second level. But all matters. 9 more points.
you guys ready for a group high five? Because here I come.
Holy fuck, you guys, we killed the goddamn dragon!
Slap.
Oh, high five.
Also,
Okay.
Otto,
Boom.
holy shit! You, killed a man! I know that Judy was the one who technically killed him in the end, but I saw what you did, and that was the most badass thing I've ever seen.
Thanks, no problem. I mean, it was nothing, and as Otto is clearly stealing from this dead corpse now. What do I
I
find
said I
on
had
him?
dibs on his stuff!
That's nice.
Hey, fight!
What's on him?
Right.
At least let me see.
So
We
on
have one now.
Georginal, you find he's wearing a chain shirt. Pretty nice. And has a short bow, short sword, fur clothing, and in mixed coinage, the equivalent of about 60 gold on his person.
25 of it
What about the
is mine
gold
for
that was used to
stupid
buy the potions?
Yeah, that's-
Wait.
that-
Oh, he
oh,
only has 10. Yeah.
Well,
So
60 and 10 of that, or 50 of that was already yours.
correct. Okay. Is that all that's on him?
On him, yes. Now, if you all are wanting to look around
Take
I
here,
was going to go
Church.
search, the dragon as well.
okay, go ahead and make me a investigation check, please.
Cool.
As she's making that investigation check, I'd like to go over to kind of the final wound of the dragon with the heart's blood. And I'm going to kneel down and, it's gonna pool in my palms, and I'd like to sip at it.
Can I be near that wound as well, working to expand it and trying to get the meat?
Of course.
I got an 18 on the investigation check.
There is towards the southern portion of this chamber, there is... Oh, you didn't notice it at first because
looking at the dragon.
it's kind of... What?
Oh wait, I thought she was looking at the dragon, not the chamber.
She was.
I'm looking at everything. It was
The-
the dragon plus
The dragon, there isn't a ton you
In
can...
the chamber. Can I help her?
Sure, absolutely.
I would love
Yeah, if you want to
assistance.
roll again for advantage to do even better, if you can. Because I wanted to look around the chamber
Oh.
too, but you can probably do better.
Well, I think I was like, I have a +1 on investigation. So anybody have better?
I'm a +4, so I can do my own, I guess.
You should
And we
do
can just
your own.
work together.
I was surprised I rolled that well.
Hold hands.
Haha, 22!
Well, this is not the first time that V is wandering around looking at stuff, and Kai is like, "What is V doing? V doesn't know what they're doing," and comes over to help investigate.
Babe, look
I take her
this
hand
way.
and we look around the cavern together for a 22.
Okay.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Looking at the dragon first, I mean, seems to be partially made of the gems here of this cave, but it's not like dragons carry much loot on their person outside of the valuable things to some collectors that they simply have, like claws, teeth, eyes, organs, scales. But looking around the chamber towards the southern side, slightly out of view from the main chamber, and only noticing it because of the slight reflectiveness of metal that catches the soft glowing light of the gems in this chamber, you find a small hoard. And with the two of you looking through this hoard, you find an equivalent in copper, silver, and gold of 420 gold pieces. There are also several just interesting looking trinkets here. There's one that looks like a chess piece from some lost chess set that's shaped like a dancing satyr wearing a bishop's hat. There's a piece of parchment bearing a child's drawing of some devilish looking creature, an hourglass with no sand, a small, actually, like 8-inch blown glass ant, about 8 inches.
Math.
There's a little tiny clockwork dragonfly that has a crank on it. Looks like you can wind it up. And you also find a wand. You can see that it is engraved with arcane enchantment, but you can't quite tell just from looking at the engravings what the wand does, but it does seem to be magical.
I know that Wraught can cast identify on stuff,
Oh,
but
yeah?
I know that you're looking for a cool rock and stuff. So
Oh, yeah, I am
know that
looking
you
for a stone, but it's not going to be here. But I like all these trinkets. I have no use for this money. You guys, I don't know what to do. I
Yeah,
will
Wraught-
carry trinkets in pockets unless everybody else wants them. But Wraught! And she'll just scream out loud.
I know that Wraught likes the money. It makes her
Rod
feel
jumps
good,
and
but,
splashes blood
if
all
you
over
don't
her
mind, I'll
face.
keep the chess piece because it kind of looks like me, I guess, just being a kind of a goat satyr thing. But I mean,
It looks
I know
great on you. I love it with you. Look at you. You look wonderful.
I know that you don't have like a lot of stuff. I mean, we've collected a lot of crap through our whole time here, but I mean, if you like to keep any of these things just because they're nice, I think you could have them, cuz I mean, you fucking like you and Bodhi crushed that thing. That was the coolest thing I've ever seen.
I did not do anything, okay? I was tying rope to rock, and I became mammoth, and then I was like, well, now I'm big. And
But
I
that's so
trample
cool.
and stuff, you know, I'm very good. Yes, it was very, I will carry anything. I feel like these have purpose. I feel like there's more to them, but I don't know. And she'll just
Guys-
start putting things into her pouches.
Now, Kai's gonna take her hand real quick as she's putting things in pouches. Like, I used to be really big. I know that sentence doesn't make much sense to you now. Don't worry about it. But I used to be really big before I was a goat. And like
Like
You
big
can do
deal?
stuff-
Like you popular?
no, physically really big.
Large. Got you. Size. My bad.
So-
My bad.
So, being able to do stuff as a really big creature, like, takes a lot of maneuvering and skill. And that's still really cool, and I think you did a really good job. And, like this is a dragon horde. And it needs a lot, and it's worth a lot, and I think you deserve a lot, too. I'm kind of jealous you got turned into a
starting to
mammoth.
cry because she hasn't had people be so nice to her. She just like, I had a really tough time, so it's so nice of you to say that. She just starts bawling.
This is rogue to rogue brain connection and going on right here.
Orange
so
cat,
proud of
orange
you.
cat.
Oh, this is in Thieves' Camp. This entire.
I don't understand any of it. We're just like,
I
huh?
don't have.
We
Yeah,
go
but-
into thieves' cant right now.
Yeah, the two of them just using slang that rogues understand, just like, hey, you knocked that one off real good. You deserve, you deserve the full nest of the robin. Just all of this, like, kind of,
It becomes mafia speak.
yeah,
Exactly.
just goes into all these
I give you props
implications.
right there, Ethan, for coming up with those.
So the money goes to Wraught because it's the bank of Wraught, because she just generally holds on to stuff. But like, I think the cool shit and like general things that are in a dragon's horde, like I think V's okay with pilfering them. But otherwise, if somebody wants something, but I think I kind of want to like project as much as I can to V of Kai being like, I know I was really suspicious from the start, but I think you did a really good job, and I'm happy that you're here.
And if someone comes around and sees us, all we are is staring at each other. V is like crying, and Kai's just sort of like really staring at.
Really intense. But Kai does also pick up the wand for Wraught so that she can identify it.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally put all of the stuff in my pouches, but if anybody does want anything, I will be like literally pulling stuff out and just randomly trying to get people to take things. I just want
Kieren.
you guys to know.
With that 22, I think it was, that you got on your investigation, you also, just as you're having this conversation, and, it's a big horde, grabbing all the coins and all of that, because it is like thousands of copper pieces and thousands of silver pieces. So you take another trip back to the horde, and just as you're walking around, there's clearly a section that has been designated for Zephalim's horde, and there also seems to be, for lack of a better term, a refuse section. And you see several dragon pellets, not owl pellets, but there are a few bones down here that you see. When I say a few, I mean only a few. And it makes sense because they are tiny. Make me a medicine check, if you wouldn't mind, just to see what you can glean from those bones.
When it comes down to bones and stuff, I might call Wraught over to give
Sure.
me a hand.
Absolutely, totally.
So I'll just do it with advantage because I have a +2. So 15 and 4. So 17.
Whatever this is was no bigger than large mouse.
Can I use one of my... Wait, I have 2 more points. Can I push it to a 19 to get more of this?
Sure. With a 19.
Okay, wait, to help, I'll go like, well, what about the fibia? It's twisted.
With Wraught's help and with a 19 there, this thing is mouse-sized, but you find you find a skull. Part of a tiny skull. And it's kind of somewhere between a mouse and humanoid. It looks like a tiny rodent person's skull.
Do you think these are the things that are making the noise that are bothering, you know?
Does this seem at all familiar to us?
You haven't encountered... Outside of fairies? I don't think you've encountered anything really this small. The Chorids, while short, were still, 3.5 feet tall. This is, at most this thing would have been like 10 inches?
I'll bring the skull back to the rest of the party to show them, to see if anybody else recognizes what this possibly could be.
Otto?
And I would like to try and make a nature check on the skull to see if I may know what it is.
Surely these
No,
aren't the
man.
Briganox.
If you want to make a nature check, Otto, feel free, of course.
Bodhi, do you recognize what this thing might be? Because unless this is like a rodent of unusual size, I have no fucking clue what this creature
Rouse
is.
don't exist.
You say
mean,
that, then he gets set on fire.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. It's kind of... It definitely... Oh, man, it fucked up my heart. I don't know.
Really only as big as rats?
V?
If I take the skull, could I make an insight check on the skull?
Insight is
Or
for
does it
like
have to be
trying to
nature?
discern emotion and or like
so it would have to
physical
be nature
signs.
or
nature
what was the other one? Medicine. That's
or medicine. Yeah, Otto, what'd you
Okay.
get on that nature?
Okay.
I used my inspiration to re-roll because I got a 7 the first time. I got a 12 the second time, so...
Ignore that I accidentally rolled
Uh,
a hit a button.
Nothing that you've encountered comes to mind. I mean, you know that rodent folk in general exist, but they're rare, but they still end up, about halfling size.
Melon? I mean, okay, I know that, like, you and I know similar things, but I've been gone for, like, a while from you.
I was gonna say,
I have to
this?
jump in here and
I'm
say that I
occupied.
love that Kieren said Melon after asking V because she saw that V just got a 4.
Oh no, yeah, V looks at it and goes, it kind of looks like my uncle.
It does, actually. There are some striking
Melon is
similarities.
occupied.
Can't imagine.
Now,
what
hey,
it's
Ethan.
on there.
Does what's her name and Otto's son start coming in now here soon?
Juniper is healed,
What's
but
her
is still
name?
lying down.
I don't remember her name. No.
She took
Never
a...
Who was traveling with us?
Oh, Gleam. Gleam,
Gleam.
at this point, like, who has been hiding from this entire thing, just kind of pops her
Glimmer
head
and
out
Gleam.
from where you all entered. Is it gone?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
fine.
Yeah.
come on, you're okay. You're okay. You're good.
Good idea hiding like that.
Walks into the cavern and stops about 30 feet away from the body of Zephylim.
Hey, Gleam, do you know what this skull is? You've been in this realm longer than we have.
skirts wide around the body of Zephylim here, still just not quite trusting that, probably the closest she's been to a dragon, that it is in fact dead. As she comes over, she, with a nat 1, looks at the skull. Is it a mouse?
Maybe.
Well, maybe it could belong to the Brigand Hawks. I've never seen one, but the Chords said that they're... Chords called them tiny.
I'll just put this in my pocket for now. We'll think about it after we've had a bit of a nap.
Oh,
Speaking of, probably around that time
here.
Technically, we can because the and points over to Gorgonol's body. We got a free room over here now.
Melon,
V's start.
jump to you in a
You
second.
probably start to smell a little bit of... What is that? Cooked meat? Melon has, done this time, been using fire claws to very carefully cut out sections. For once, you're actually seeing him exercise caution.
Could you make me a
around a fresh
survival
kill.
check?
Certainly.
For the butchering of this dragon?
Natural 20 for 26.
You know exactly what organs to avoid, ones that, should you puncture them, would corrupt the meat nearby, certain ones that are simply inedible at all, but you start to cut into the muscle and get some, essentially, nice-looking dragon steaks.
I have been waiting for this moment for many moons.
V?
So while Melon was doing this, V was taking the sort of excess stuff that Melon's tossing to the side. She's trying to get some gems off the dragon.
Yeah,
Because it's
absolutely.
shiny, and she's trying to wedge some gems off of it. She's thinking that she can sell them or use them for anything. She knows stones, and she really wants some gems. So she wouldn't go straight for the dragon if she saw Melon first, like cutting into it and tossing like pieces of the skin aside to get just the meat. She would be going for the gems that were on the excess skin, sort of tossed aside first.
100%. Make me a survival check, please.
Okay.
I gather up the skin so we can make pork rind cracklings.
Such a smart guy. I got a 17.
I love my chicharrones.
Yeah.
You manage to get
You mean your dragonones?
7 scales. Each one is about the size of a softball. And on 3 of those are growing some of those gems. So you can add 7 sapphire dragon scales to your inventory.
V's gonna remember that Otto, took the hide off of the Yeti, and go over to Otto and offer up a couple of scales. Oh, I got these off the dragon. Would you like a couple? I have so many. And try and give Otto 2 scales.
Sure. Thanks, V.
Oh, I remember you liked that hide. You know good quality when you see it, so there you go. She's gonna put the others in her pocket.
Thanks.
After V
Get
did
in.
that, Kai sees V go to Otto to give him the scales, and actually follows after her. After she leaves back, Kai's gonna crouch down so he can be on eye level with Otto for a second. Thank you for shooting that bastard after he shot my sister. I know you don't really like her, but I really appreciate you. And also, that bow and arrow and stuff of yours is brutal. Remind me never to get on your bad side again.
Takes time, but you're welcome.
I hope that there isn't like a next time thing, but like I know that I joined your party a little bit late, and I've always thought that you were like really cool and absolutely terrifying, so don't kill me for this. And before you can really react, he's gonna reach in and like hug you really tight and then run away.
If he has to use like rakish audacity to like get the fuck out of there,
Sleight
he
of
will.
hand. Sleight of hand and cunning dash.
You know what? To make it even better, when Otto's trying to put the scales back into his bag, because then he can't really do anything, that's when you do it. Because it's...
Exactly
You're
when he does
welcome.
it.
And,
No, by the time you say, hey, you're welcome, he's already gone.
and by the time you say you're welcome and Kieren is gone, shh, 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 shh. Juniper's really hurt. As Gideon walks over to you.
That's where
She
Bodhi
protected
is.
me. She kept me safe, and she's really hurt, and I can't do anything.
Have you tried?
I don't know what I could do. I'm just a bush.
No, you're not. You are Gideon Moonfire, and you can do anything you set your mind to it. All right? This place is magical. You're magic, and you're more than a bush. Okay? You're my son.
What if
Just like me.
what if you said a while back that how you feel is important. I may not be able to help where she's hurt, but do you think a hug would help?
He's going to take his hands.
Branches.
Hands. Like I said, there's times where you can heal people with just your touch. I can do it. Melon can do it. And there's some that can heal with words. If you think that'll work, do it. Will it into existence. Okay?
The sound of Gideon's clothing just rubbing together as he walks back over to where Juniper is lying and Bodhi is kneeling there. And he stops next to you, Bodhi. Can I give her a hug?
Yeah, of course, little guy. Yeah. And he's already kind of leaned down and nestled himself into her. So he's just going to put his arm around Gideon to kind of push him slightly forward a little bit so they're embraced in this hug all together.
You push
Her
Gideon
labored
forward,
breathing against him.
and he stops like 6 inches from Juniper, spreads his branch arms, and just falls into her, onto her feathery fur, and just clings there. And Juniper, as you sit down next to her, lays her head in your lap, this huge owl bear head. You can see the dried blood from where her sensitive ears had started to bleed from the high-pitched noise of Zephylim. And she looks up at you, and you see her wise, perceptive eyes run over you, making sure you are okay. And when she sees that you are, she closes her eyes in your lap and just begins to breathe slowly and calmly, an impressive feat, while still being within the den of the creature that almost killed her. But because you're here, and because you're safe, she knows she's safe. Would you all be planning to stay here for a bit of a rest? Okay. And as we see all of you gathering scales, meat, comforting injured friends, investigating, with Gleam just walking and approaching the body of Zephylim and tapping it with a booted toe. Oh! As we pull out of this moment, with the wild things having defeated Zephylim of the Howling Mines, that is where we will wrap up episode 68 of The Wylde Beyond. So come back next time for the nicest episode number possible. Thank you all so much for being here for this dragon
It may or may
battle.
not be an orgy.
I'm very interested to see what you all do if it goes that direction. How you make that happen. Thank you all so much for being here. We're going to be raiding out of here, but not before I give these beautiful, wonderful people an opportunity to let you know where you can find them. Hey, Joe, would you mind leading us off?
Hi, I'm Joe. I make my handmade dice out of my living room and the master bedroom. My shop is reopened, and I have a 10% off offer on all the dice that I have up right now. I'm going to have brand new ones and returning things, and I will remind you of the code for the 10% off my dice after everybody else goes while I look up what the code is.
Incredible. Morgan?
Good evening. You'll have a good rest of your night.
I love you. Mav?
Hey everyone, it's your favorite blackout on the internet here, and
You're
your
damn right it is.
wonderful portion, healthy, hunkering portion of chocolate on this fine Valentine's Day, sweet as can be, and make you feel real good. You can find me here at
Damn,
Digital
this is the start
Clubhouse
of like
TV.
a Quinn. Like
I'm ready.
audio
I'm
file
ready.
here. Shit. Okay.
Listen, hey. So you can find me here at Digital Clubhouse TV, where I play a wide variety of games. There may or may not be a surprise special stream on Monday because I don't go to work that day. But you can find me here again on Thousand Faces TTRPG on Tuesday, where we finish up date night. Why not beat a zombie's ass with your girlfriend? It's great. And you can find me here again on Wednesday on my side, playing more Life is Strange, double exposure, where I feel like Max Caulfield is the problem at this point, and it's just she's very unlucky. She's very unlucky. And thanks for watching, everybody. Bye. Oh, I'll be back to you tomorrow playing some Helldivers 2 because we're gonna fight robots at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, bye.
Also, just one quick correction. Crimson Tower is back the 24th because next Tuesday is our Crooked Moon recording.
Time is a construct that I don't keep.
Time
so
is weird.
Yeah.
Also,
Time.
two
very
things
stupid.
building off of what you just said. First of all, Max Caulfield has always been the problem. If you just read the
She didn't
journal,
call her friend
like the
when-
fact
when
that she
when her dad
ghosted her
died.
best friend for like
Okay,
5 years.
Are you
is
fucking
weird.
kidding me? Get over yourself. Get over
And
yourself.
also, your introduction, Mav, I realized what it reminded me of. It wasn't Quinn. It was those late night radio shows that were like all about love advice that you could call into, just like,
You mean the Quiet Storm?
yeah, like, hey, welcome to the Quiet Storm. Open
Oh my
yourself
God,
a
he's like,
bottle."
No. Ethan, your wife is getting too excited here, okay?
I am 1,000 degrees within
Reel
the
it
shell.
in.
The
Reel
confines
it
of
in
the
with
shell.
the voices.
Welcome to
Sarah,
Night Vale.
Sarah, you're up. I'm just practicing for lust in Lords of
Don't
Salmon
worry
now.
about where to find me online. It doesn't matter.
Lauren.
Hi. I'm Lauren. The other part of Thousand Faces Cosplay, 95% Lauren. And I like to game. So I usually do that on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then I also do TTRPG on Tuesday. I get to be a treat on Tuesday. So that's pretty exciting. Okay, bye. That's all.
What are you gaming right now?
Oh my god, I'm gaming Little Nightmares 2 because I accidentally in one sitting did Little Nightmares 1. So we're on Little Nightmares 2 now, so come in. Well, it didn't have any of the version I bought, didn't have any of the DLCs, which really pad that game, I think. So it's so good.
Just
So
dropping
good.
fruit
Anyway, I'll be
snacks.
doing that.
And Sally.
Hey, you guys, Sally Quinn Creations. You can find me everywhere, Sally Quinn Creations. We stream. We're on Instagram. We're weird. Come and find me. Ayo! And also, what is that code where we can get 10% off at Joe's shop?
Nat 20 for 10% off, just so you know. Link in the chat.
No voice. No voice.
Can't hear you, Joe, if you're speaking, but that's all right.
Joe and I are talking about the street we lived on when we were very little kids.
Oh, got it. But yes, use the code NAT20 for a discount on Joe's wonderful dice. I just had a comedy of errors where I dropped my fruit snacks on the floor, and then while
How
grabbing
dare
it, I cramped up my lat.
Sorry.
'cause I did
I started
back
seeing the
Um,
elementary school like theme, and then Sarah went, "No, that's the one from Japan." And then
Yeah,
I got
somebody
really
bought Joe's
confused.
dice that lived a block from where we lived when we lived in California.
That's wild.
I apologize for throwing
Um,
it at you so ungood.
My name is Ethan. You can find me as the other half of Thousand Faces Cosplay. I am
We
also
love
the
you.
Buff DM online. I'm the forever DM on Go Buff Yourself. If you want to check out anything that we've run and played in the past, if you want D&D or TTRPG advice, that's the Buff DM. Thank you all so much for being here. Let's get that raid going. It's another Valentine's D&D stream. Till we see you next time, friends. Be good to yourselves. It's a tough time out there. Take time, extra time for yourself, but also stay vigilant. This is not a time where you can fully check out. We need you aware. We need you paying
Fight
attention.
fascism.
Amen to that. So until we see you next time, friends, drink some water, fuck fascists, and stay wild, y'all. Let's raid.